This is the power.
That's music. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby. Your Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tony, Mrfish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
Well, after weeks of planning, Radio Freedom is back on the air. It's Sunday, the 29th of December, 2019. This is Radio Freedom. We're from studios in Derby. We're on 87.6 FM and also 1602 on the medium wave band. My name's Mrfish. Well, it is for this morning, and I'm going to be playing you some tunes going back right through to the 70s up to the current time. So keep it locked into Radio Freedom. I'll give you a rundown of exactly what's going off on 87.6 in just a while. Starting off with a bit of dance music now. This is JK and a track called Son of a Gun. Yes, that's right. JX, Son of a Gun. Starting this morning's programme with a couple of dance tunes. I've got Paul Van Dyke next. This is For an Angel. You're listening to Radio Freedom in Derby.
Live from Derbyshire, England.
Radio Freedom.
Radio Freedom. Radio Freedom.
This is Radio Freedom.
From studios in Derby, this is Radio Freedom. We're on 87.6 FM, 1602 on the medium wave. We've just switched on. We're on the air right through till 2 in the morning. It's time to get on the phone, ring up all your friends and tell them we're on. Get them locked in.
You're rocking with Mrfish on Radio Freedom.
Couple of big dance tunes starting off things this morning. I'm Mrfish on Radio Freedom. Just looking at the sort of stuff I'll be playing. I've got some punk-ish stuff coming up. Malcolm McLaren next. We've got some new music. Virginia Blackwell. We've got The Who and Squeezebox, Nirvana. And we've got Johnny Cash, a really decent track there. Some Savage Garden and Snow Patrol. Bambara, new track. And featuring Corner Shop. We've got some 1970s music, Cozy Powell, Golden Earring, Hawkwind featured this morning. So plenty to listen to. This is Radio Freedom. And as promised, this is Malcolm McLaren. Time to get the skipping ropes out. This is Double Dutch.
New York City don't. They just start again. Hey, Ebonette. The Golden Angels. Oh, the Fort Greene Angels. Oh, the Five Town Diamond Slippers.
don't understand what's going on here.
This is Radio Freedom.
Two big tunes from the punk era-ish. Malcolm McLaren, first you heard Double Dutch. That's got a brilliant video on YouTube. You want to watch that. There's a lot longer version on YouTube, actually. And you heard Public Image Limited, and that's the title track. Could so easily have played Rise, but I think I played that last year. So you listen to Radio Freedom. It's Mrfish, and I play all sorts of music. Some of the tracks I've got on this list I don't like, so I'll make a cup of tea, but I know you do. But the next one is absolutely storming. It's probably one of the best tracks I'm going to play this morning by Corner Shop. Sleep on the Left Side. And we've also got the new one from Corner Shop in just a while. So this is Radio Freedom from studios in Derby, and it's Mrfish.
The new sound of Derby. Radio Freedom.
Sleep on the left side, leave the right side free. Hope gets salted as those around you leave. We're gonna let it up like India House on fire. We're gonna let it go and let it go higher. Let it go. Sleep on the left side, welcome as I call. We're gonna take it, that virgin fall. There's gonna be some when we let it up and let it breathe, and all the holes doused with grief, and planets up and time to leave. No Asian fire will leave us dire, born again to Asian life. There comes no telling what we have lost. Foot racing from kitchens, down alleys, through gullies, meeting every second hour, never to come to terms with the teasing. Foot racing to cut out and keep, cause there's too much going on. To cheer on green goddesses, local dignitaries and labour councillors. Always in touch by way of the community organ. We're about to be orphaned. Sleep on the left side, keep the sword and free. Oh, whatever's gonna be is gonna be. For the 7th time without tumbling desire, easy disease. We're gonna let it known and let it go, slow let it go. Sleep on the left side, sleep on the left side. Some sounds, some buttons can release. Some sounds, some buttons can release. Some sounds, some buttons. Sleep on the left side.
That's Corner Shop and a track called Sleep on the Left Side. You might remember that from Mark and Lord on Radio 1 going back a few years now. And they used to have a loop sample as part of that, always playing in the background whenever they were doing a link. I think that you call these things a link, and they had that running in the background as a loop. And next we got Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is a classic Radio Freedom song. And you probably hear some bangs and crashes at the moment where we've got people moving around in the studio. Karen's just got up. She's been ill over Christmas. Quite a lot of people have had that horrible bug that's been going around. She just managed to shake the thing off, but ruins your Christmas. Anyway, hopefully it'll be gone by the new year. This is Radio Freedom. It's Mrfish. We're on 87.6 FM and on the medium wave 1602.
Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tony, Mr. Fish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
This is the power.
That's music. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby.
She wears on her chest, but when daddy comes home he never gets no rest, 'cause she's playing all night and the music's alright. Mama's got a squeeze box, daddy never sleeps at night. Well, the kids don't eat and the dog can't sleep. There's no escape from the music in the whole damn street, 'cause she's playing all night and the music's alright. Mama's got a squeeze box, daddy never sleeps at night. She goes in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. She's playing all night and the music's alright. Mama's got a squeeze box, daddy never sleeps at night. She goes, squeeze me, come on and squeeze me, come on and tease me like you do. I'm so in love with you. Mama's got a squeeze box, daddy never sleeps at night. She goes in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. 'Cause she's playing all night and the music's alright. Mama's got a squeeze box, daddy never sleeps at night.
Two Radio Freedom classics there. You've heard first one, it was Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then it's The Who and Squeezebox. If your radio is just locked into this station, or you're just playing with your knob and it's stopped on 87.6 FM and on 1602 medium wave, this is Radio Freedom in Derby. We're on every year. We've been doing this since a long time ago. In fact, this original mixing desk, which I'm using now, was the one I used to use on this station in 1987. And that's when we nearly got busted by Fred Ward, when we were from Freedom House on Brackens Lane, Ulverston. We used to run a kilowatt from there on medium wave on 1242. And Fred Ward was the chappie from, I think it was BT in them days, the post office that used to try and close down pirate radio stations. And he actually came to the house, but we managed to shut the equipment down and get out. And we never got caught. We're still here. And we're on every year, this time of year, usually between Christmas and New Year. And we're going to be on there right through today until sort of 2 in the morning. I'll go through the programmes that we've got coming up in just a while. So it's Radio Freedom, and we're on 87.6 FM, 1602 medium wave.
This is the power.
That's music. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby.
You and the land are one.
Here, gentlemen, imagination.
This is the power.
That's music. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby.
Dreadzone, and that one's called Little Britain. This is Mrfish on Radio Freedom. I'm here till 12 o'clock playing all sorts of stuff and got some Jarvis Cocker on the way. We've got 12 till 2. Dictaphone will be here, mostly oldies but some new stuff as well. I believe he's got some more Corner Shop on there. 2 o'clock till 4. Beachy with the Rock Show from Derby live. And 4 till 6 is Andy Hall. He'll be playing sort of progressive tunes, progressive rock. 6 till 8, the Reverend Tiptoe Tony with the alternative long one, and that's the Indie Show. And 8 o'clock till 10, Wireless Sound System playing Deep House. 10 till 12, it's Prof, and he plays some of the tunes I play, only I sort of rip the tunes off from his programme. In fact, he was doing the test transmission a couple of days ago, and he played an amazing track by A House, Why Me, and that's next on Radio Freedom. And 12 o'clock till 2 in the morning, focus on Jazz Fusion with Tony Clark, and that's how Radio Freedom is looking on the 29th of December 2019.
Your Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tony, Mr. Fish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
This is a cruel and ruthless world. This is our world. This is everyone for themselves, where bigger dogs eat smaller dogs over lunch. Where there's always someone younger, cheaper, and better than you. It's a game. In order to survive, you must play. To succeed, you must cheat. If you do not have the right to feel hard done by. If you don't, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering why. Why me? Why me indeed? I wanted everything that my eyes could see, but you don't see the pitfalls when you're blinded by greed. I wanted things I could never afford, but I got much more than I bargained for. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. Sometimes our expectations are far too high, and we lead ourselves to believe that love should be indestructible, when in fact love is the one thing that can completely destroy us. We think that we deserve to get more out than we're willing to put in. We demand honesty, openness and loyalty, which is more than we can bear to live up to. So when love falls apart, we feel that we're the only person in the world this has ever happened to. And why me? Why me indeed? I took a chance and died in your arms when you took me in and you smothered me with your charms. And I bit off more than I could possibly chew, and I'd eaten my fill, I was devoured by you. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. We cannot bear to admit defeat. We cannot take the pain. We are prepared to take the risks, bask in the glory of our own success. We are not prepared to wallow in the depths of our inadequacies, so we look for someone else to blame. Why me indeed? I took a chance and died in your arms when you took me in and you smothered me with your charms. I bit off more than I could possibly chew, and I eaten my fill, I was devoured by you. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things could have been different for me. If I hadn't gone too far, if I didn't want too much, if I hadn't pushed too hard, things should have been different.
That's from the 90s, I believe. That's A House, and that's Why Me. When is it, Karen? 1992, really? I can't believe that. They did that massive shopping list tune, a list of dead people, which you've probably heard. And what's it called? Everlasting Art. I could have played that. It's a long track, and it lists about 150 world leader type people that have really changed the world. I first heard that song on Radio Freedom. We've got new music now from Jarvis Cocker 2019. This one's called Must I Evolve?
This is Freedom, Radio Freedom. This is Freedom, Radio Freedom. This is Freedom, Radio Freedom.
Must I evolve?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I change?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I develop?
Yes, 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 yes.
Can I stay the same?
No, 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 no.
Must I grow up?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I grow old?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I join in?
Yes, 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 yes.
And do as I'm told?
Yes, 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 yes.
Must I mature?
Yes, 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 yes.
How come you're so sure?
Yes, yes.
Must I evolve?
Yes, yes.
Must I endure? was a big bang. Maybe a small bang. Actually, more of a pop. But whatever it was, something went off. That was the first time. We started as pond slime, but now we are growing, with none of us knowing where we are going, where we are going. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? No, 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 no. We're proud of ourselves. We're two single cells. Now it gets exciting because cells start dividing. A new organism. Now we can go swimming in that primordial soup. Now is the time to come out of the water, puffing and panting onto dry land. I held your hand on a rocky shoreline. I stood erect for the very first time, and I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad. We're looking for shelter. We're looking for trouble. Now we're building a home out of the rubble. We're moved in together. He painted a wall. I discovered fire. Even giants started small. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? Must I grow up? Must I grow old? Must I join in? Do as I'm told? Must I mature? How come you're so sure? Must I evolve? Must I? Stone Age. Back in the Stone Age, the mind in the cave, out of your mind, at a rave. A walk to a tunnel backwards through time. Dragging my knuckles, listening to Frankie Knuckles. Someone has lost their drugs in the long grass. Cars pass by, the occasional badger. I enter the dance off. You left your head off. Afterwards, like a horse in the morning. After the race, I looked in your face. Your face is multiplied. Stupid when I'm satisfied. Stupid when I'm satisfied. Stupid when I'm satisfied. In caverns underground, stalactites are forming. Someone is wearing hot pants in the morning, and we are growing taller and taller, 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 taller and taller. Must I evolve? Must I change? Must I develop? Can I stay the same? Must I go up?
That's a big tune from Jarvis Cocker. Must I evolve? The answer to that question is definitely yes. Well, what a year it's been since we were last on the air. All that Brexit nonsense. And then we had the snap election just before Christmas. Don't want to ruin this holiday period by mentioning that. But I will say that the Conservatives managed to get the working class up north to jump off the cliff without even being pushed. And I rather think that in a few years' time they'll regret that decision. But they didn't fool me. So this is Radio Freedom, and we're going to play some new music now. This is Virginia Blackwell, Waiting for Tomorrow on Freedom.
With the greeting of the year, princess sits
Virginia Blackwell, and that's Waiting for Tomorrow. That's earlier on in the year. I've got some different music for you now, something which you would not expect me to play. Anybody that knows what I play will think, well, what's this all about? But I'm going to play a track called The Colour of the Sun by the Willard Grant Conspiracy. I think it's Willard Grant Conspiracy. I first heard this track on Mark Sheldon's programme in 1996 on Freedom, and then we're going to go straight into Johnny Cash, the Nine Inch Nails song called Hurt, and we will not talk over that tune because it's so excellent and so powerful and meaningful.
Let the attack begin.
This is Radio Freedom.
Wrap a ribbon around your finger. Someday you'll remember what it felt like in her arms. She could make you laugh. She could make you cry. Show you dark things deep inside. And I see it in your eyes. And I see it in your eyes. The color of the sun. The color of the sun. The color of the sun in your eyes. Blinded by the obsession, the heat of summer beckons. Blue, green, and red are the colors on the sidewalk. Outside the building's echo, the sound of the wind, and I hear the sound of my heartbeat in my ear. And I see it in your eyes. And I see it in your eyes. Color of the sun. The color of the sun. The color of the sun in your eyes. Wrap a ribbon around your finger. Someday you'll remember what it felt like in her arms. And I see it in your eyes. And I see it in your eyes. Color of the sun. The color of the sun. The color of the sun in your eyes.
Radio Freedom.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
Johnny Cash and a really powerful, moving version of the Nine Inch Nails song, and that's called Hurt. And before that, a bit of Americana. We had The Colour of the Sun from Willard Grand Conspiracy. This is Radio Freedom. It's Mrfish until 12 o'clock. I now want to take you back to the dark days of the 1970s. That's when everybody had a job for life and a final salary pension, and you got paid double time for working on a bank holiday. This is John Cale. This is Taking It All Away on Freedom.
Love
This is the power.
That's music. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby.
From the 1970s. The first one you heard was John Cale and a track called Taking It All Away. I love the female vocals in that. The backing vocals are excellent. And then you heard the long track Golden Earring and one called Radar Love, which is good because the trifle has come out. Rum trifle from Asda yesterday, reduced to clear £1.50. This is Radio Freedom, we're in Derby. I've still got music from Hawkwind to play. 2 tracks separated by 40 years, would you believe? But first we're going to the 1990s. This is a brilliant one. This is James and a track called Laid on Freedom. James from the 1990s, and that's called Laid. It's decision time. Shall we eat the rest of the trifle because it was reduced to clear and it'll go off, or shall we put it in the fridge for another day? You know what's going to happen during the next track. This is Radio Freedom. We're live from Derby, 87.6 FM on the medium wave, 1602.
Your Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tony, Mrfish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
Say from the back of the stage.
Don't you think that sounds a little bit like T-Rex? That's the second offering from Corner Shop. No Rock, Saving Rock and Roll, and that's out now.
Live from Derbyshire, England.
Radio Freedom.
Radio Freedom. Radio Freedom.
This is Radio Freedom.
I don't want to wait anymore. I'm tired of looking for answers. Take me someplace where there's music and there's laughter. I don't know if I'm scared of dying, but I'm scared of living too fast, too slow. Regret, remorse, hold on. No, I've gotta go. There's no starting over, no new beginnings. Time raises on. Just gotta keep on keeping on. Gotta keep on going, looking straight out on the road. Can't worry about what's behind you, what's coming for you further up the road. Try not to hold on to what is gone. I try to do right what is wrong. I try to keep on keeping on. Yeah, I just keep on keeping on. I hear a voice calling out for me. These shackles I made in an attempt to be free. Be it for ease, be it for love. I won't take the easy road. As the moon, having no idea what or where I am. Something good comes with the bad. The song's never just sad. There's hope, there's a silver line. Show me my silver line. Show me my silver line. I hear a voice calling out for me. These shackles I made in the town to be free. Be it for ease, be it for love. I won't take the easy road. I won't take the easy road, the easy road, the easy road. Oh, I won't take the easy road, the easy road, the easy road. Show me my silver line. I try to keep on keeping on. Show me my silver line. I try to keep on keeping on. Show me my silver line. I try to keep on keeping on. Show me my silver line. I try to keep on keeping on.
Your Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tito Tony, Mr. Fish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
should never settle upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. I believe the junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. I believe that beauty magazines promote low self-esteem. I believe I'm loved when I'm completely by myself alone. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. I believe you can't control or choose your sexuality. I believe that trust is more important than monogamy. I believe your most attractive features are your heart and soul. I believe that family is worth more than money or gold. I believe the struggle for financial freedom is unfair. I believe the only one to disagree are millionaires. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real life till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. I believe forgiveness is the key to your unhappiness. I believe that wedded bliss negates the need to be undressed. I believe that God does not endorse TV evangelists. I believe in love surviving death into eternity. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. Until you say goodbye. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Welcome to new radio for Derby and the surrounding areas. This is Radio Freedom FM.
This could be This is the straw, final straw.
Snow Patrol, and that's Chocolate. And before that, it was Savage Garden, Affirmation. And you know, I could not remember who that was by, and I had to go and search around the websites and found that it was used, they played at the Sydney Olympics closing ceremony, and that's how I remembered the name of the band. You're listening to Radio Freedom in Derby. We've got some Joy Division now. This is brilliant. This is Atmosphere. The dog has got the trifle.
In silence, don't walk away. In silence, see the danger, always danger, endless talking, life rebuilding, don't walk away. In silence, don't turn away. In silence, your confusion, my illusion, one like a mask of self-hate, confronts and then dies. Don't walk away. People like you find it easy, naked to see, walking on air, hunting by the rivers, through the streets, every corner, abandoned too soon, set down with due care. Don't walk away. In silence, don't walk away.
Joy Division, and that's called Atmosphere. You can just see them in the video walking slowly across the screen in silhouette, carrying that cross. I hope you're enjoying the music that I've picked for you on this Sunday morning, holiday time, Radio Freedom. It's Mrfish, taking you up till 12 o'clock. Then DJ Dictaphone will be on. He's got some really good tunes lined up. He'll be on at 12 o'clock. I'm going to play something new now. I found this while I was surfing the internet looking for tunes to play. And this is called Bambara, or the name of the band is Bambara. And it's Serafina. This is new. Check this out. See what you think of this.
This is the power. You're listening to Radio Freedom Live from Derby.
breeze, saw smoke curling up from the trees. Put on a coat, went outside to see. A girl was feeding leaves and branches to a pile of burning debris and dancing. Sadie said, got a nice fire tonight. What's your name if you don't mind? She said, my name is Serafina, but people call me Sarah to save some time. Well, I got all the time in the world. Sadie grabbed a stick and lit it while the girl said she'd been committed as a child. Discovered her love for fire ran wild. In the asylum was a charming arson who broke out with his girl and started burning through Georgia like a moonstruck Sherman. Sarah knew what she wanted for sure then. People are who they are, she said, and I want their kind of love. We're bad together and it's good. Sadie said, let me grab some wood and booze, see if we can't keep this thing alive. Serafina, shoots Roman candles all around. Serafina, smiling with matches in her mouth. Serafina, wears a bright blazing crown of flowers and down. Serafina, smell of gasoline in her head. Serafina, cinders glow, she glows cool ahead. Serafina, in her stare burns a solar flare. Months went by and they were happy, setting fire to trashed mattresses, cars with tickets on their dashes, mannequins scattered in tattered masses through the rundown mall. They take pictures for their book, rubbing the ash and the soot on each other's skin till it turned gray, and pose like dying lovers from Pompeii in an overgrown lot. They fought till it got too hot, lying on top of a burning blanket. They hopped up and stood there naked, smoking cigarettes and coughing. Sarah threw her lighter in, heard it popping. We gotta keep it up, Sadie, no stopping. We gotta keep it up, Sadie, we're not stopping. They watched as the wind caught, the fire spread a little further and died off. Sadie said, I'm gonna buy us an old house in a big town, and we can start a life and burn it all to the ground. Serafina, shoots Roman candles all around. Serafina, smiling with matches in her mouth. Serafina, wears a bright blazing crown of flowers and down. Serafina, throws firecrackers at their feet. They start dancing, dancing while they sing. Serafina throws a dress in the flames. Black sequin driving, black sequin shine. Serafina, they sing, we'll never die. Serafina, we'll burn and cry, we'll never die. Kill your television.
Smash the telly, keep the radio locked in, 87.6 FM. New band there, from America, Brooklyn. They're called Bambara, and that was Serafina. This is Radio Freedom. Now we're going to go to the 70s again, some cheesy music, a couple of cheesy tracks, and then I want to play you two Hawkwind tunes back to back. We've got a lot to fill in before the top of the hour. This is Cozy Powell and Dance with the Devil.
Live from Derbyshire.
Radio Freedom.
The hits just keep on coming. Just keep on coming.
Radio Freedom.
Your Radio Freedom team. DJ Prof, Beachy, DJ Rivers, Tiptoe Tony, Mr. Fish, and Wireless Sound System with Chaotic Carl. Keep it locked in.
That's Mud from the 1970s, Tiger Feet. And before that, it was Cozy Powell, Dance with the Devil. This is Radio Freedom from Derby. It's Mr. Fish till 12 o'clock.
All hit music power. This is Radio Freedom.
Would you believe it? That's from the late 1960s, early 1970s there. That's Hawkwind and a Silver Machine. But we can bring you up to date with the latest single from Hawkwind. This is one called 65 Million Years, and it's out now. Well, they are a completely excellent band, Hawkwind, 65 Million Years. That's their current offering. And before that it was the very brilliant Silver Machine. You know, I've seen Hawkwind. They played the Stonehenge Free Festival in the 1980s, and I was there. They played on a trailer stage going back all them years. One more track to go, which is really brilliant. Maybe even two. If there's time, I'm going to put George Harrison Ding Dong in there. So going to wish you a very good morning, a good holiday. Stay tuned to Radio Freedom and stand by for Dick to phone, because he's on very soon.
Derby's rock Indian dance station. This is Radio Freedom.
That's New Order and Regret.
Just wait till tomorrow.
Thank you very much for listening to the music this morning. I hope you've liked it and you'll stay tuned to Freedom for the rest of the day. Have yourselves a really good new year. And stand by for Dictaphone. He's next.
Radio Freedom.
Radio Freedom. It's as if we've broken into your house and robbed all your CDs. Oh, and by the way, you're out of beer.
This is Radio Freedom.